Hi guys.
Bye.
Hello. Can you describe the primary objectives and goals you've planned for center stage?
So for goals, there's our robot goals, and then there's also our business goals, which are fairly separate from each other. One's with like mechanical stuff, and then one's a lot with awards. So starting with like sort of our building goals, Tommy can introduce those.
So our goals for this year are to be able to score as many pixels as we can and place 2 of them at a time, which is our main goal.
For a second question, could you highlight any unique features or innovations that set your team apart from others in the field?
So our unique crab claw design allowed us to place the pixels exactly where we wanted to on the backdrop and let us make mosaics much quicker and more precise than other teams at the competitions.
And the way that works is basically 2 claws side by side that can simultaneously pick up pixels from our transfer and deliver them on the backdrop.
That's very interesting.
Do you think robotics has a real world impact?
In terms of like real world impact, we're doing a ton of stuff with our outreach. One of our main focuses this year is going to a lot of resource limited communities that don't have equal opportunities and introducing them to engineering and STEM for the first time that they've ever had, which has been really successful. We've been to refugee camps, we've been to inner city schools, and we've been able to reach a lot of people in an incredibly significant manner.
Yeah, that's so cool, guys.
Is there any other unique parts on your robot that you're interested in sharing?
We had an idea to have a box that holds 2 pixels at a time, but it didn't work out at the kickathon because we didn't have much time in 16 hours to make a really good outtake box. So now we have like a box that holds 2 pixels at a time. We cannot score them separately, unfortunately, but it is actually very fast. So after we collected the pixels, it is really easy for us to just place them on the backdrop and make sure that we have more time to just go and pick up other pixels. And also, it didn't work out so well for us to put them in the box, so we had to create a ramp and kind of make our way to the box.
We're constantly testing new ideas as well. Rather than just the existing ideas on the robot, we're testing new different mechanisms. Like with the drone launcher, we've gone through so many different iterations of how we can launch it. We've gone through flywheels, we've gone through rubber bands, we've gone through springs, and we've found the best ones that work, and we've duct taped that on the robot and wrapped that up and then tested that. Okay, that doesn't work. We take it off, we put a new one on. And its rapid iteration is huge. Any more questions that you guys have?
Yes, one more question, just a second. What are your team aspirations and goals for the future? And not just this season, but also for the next years.
Well, for the next years, I'm definitely, as a business team person, I really want to continue with like our drive initiative and our drive project, because that's like a really, really big project that helps so many people, and we could really like expand on that. I think we want to like get better as a team too, encourage more. I don't know how to say.
Just bond a ton.
Yeah.
We want to be good friends inside and outside of first.
I mean, because we already are pretty good friends, but yeah.
And then for this season, a lot of our outreach goals that I wasn't able to touch on earlier, we want to reach as many people online as possible. That's something that we're looking into, is starting a big like online project, reaching a bunch of teams, holding these huge Zoom meetings, because we've seen stuff in the past and it's been really, really awesome, and we've wanted to do that. We have goals to reach about 25,000 people in our community and then 100,000 people online, and we're very close to hitting both of those goals. We have the way we structure our outreach, we run an event usually every 2 weeks, so we're always having people go out and look for new opportunities of events to run. We're reaching out to teams, we're reaching out to people we can mentor or different local groups. So, and it's just as the team develops, fine-tuning that. We're obviously after every outreach event talking about what went well, what we could do differently, and then improving on the future, saying, okay, what do we want to do next year? What do we want to, how are we going to run it differently? Like one of the biggest events that we run is a summer camp. This was our first year running it this year. And I'm not gonna be on the team next year, sadly, to run it. But Maya, we've talked about everything that we could do next year with FLL and getting Lego kits. There's so much that we're excited to run next year.
Because I'm not sure how with the next year's when it comes to robot and stuff, we don't really know until we get to the challenge. But for outreach, it's more of just expanding what we're connecting with and helping all those people who don't have the same opportunities as us. And then also helping our community, because for the summer camp, this is for the kids in our area, in our middle schools and elementary schools. And this really helps them because they get to see because for middle and elementary school, they don't really get to see this sort of engineering stuff. And they don't really know about FLL, which is Lego robotics and stuff like that. So through this, we can really help them see that and explore other options for them.
Thank you, guys.
So we wish you good luck. And
you as well.
You too.
Hope you do very good for your season, and hope we meet at
World.
World.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys there.
So, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.